Hello everyone, welcome to the Grand Finals of the ESL IDC tourney. No, this is not a mistake, and no, you did not miss a map. DefkoN actually decided to forfeit their third and fourth place game. Or sorry, their third place game, as they had an upcoming CSGO map, or a game that they had to play with a 30-40k winnings take. So Blast got the automatic bye to the Grand Finals, where they will meet up with the Crackheads team. Currently banning maps, so we have Black Scent and Cannon banned, and Fox is banned as well.
I think Crackheads will play Airplane, they kinda like it, at least some of them. Kimpa likes it, for sure. I think Mr. Cold is okay with it.
Well, I know Sipes likes that map.
Yeah, actually he did not like it at all in the summer, but of course he's kinda good in it, but he really used to hate it. At least when I was in the same team with him when we won the Summer Cup like 5 months ago or so.
Well, that XMA just rips on that map, so I would not be surprised if Blast actually banned Airplane, because I don't believe one of their stronger maps is Airplane.
Yeah,
but they have been practicing it quite a bit.
Yeah. So we have Airplane and Dual Side and Hammer Blow, and well, now Airplane, Dual Side, and India, I think, left.
Interesting choice to see Blast choosing to be defense side at first. Usually see them wanting to be an offense side.
Expect Crackheads try to exploit the middle really strongly. Kimba will probably just walk from there with a rifle accompanying him, so it will boil down to if Blast can hold that middle, they got really good chances of winning this map. But if they keep leaking and giving Kimba some easy picks from there and letting him advance, then it's going to be a really, really rough task for Blast to compete with Crackheads on this map.
Well, in my opinion, this is still a very new map to me. I believe that not all of the strats have been properly utilized, and I mean everyone's still in that stage of finding out what works, what doesn't, what is good to go against this strat and whatnot and stuff like that. So I mean, in my opinion, this map is still up in the air. Like, it's not decided by either of these teams. They're not strong enough on these maps to properly decide exactly what they're gonna try and do.
I just base my what do you call that? Some kind of analysis on just from what I've seen.
What I've seen of Crackheads on this map is that side is really strong on this map, especially on the defense. Like double doors, you can hold it really well. So I'm kind of interested in how Blast is going to play.
Yeah, and let's see what Kimba does when he decides to go for the middle. Or maybe Mr. Cold will attack from there. That's another guy who likes to play the middle, I think.
Well, all Blast members not peeking out at all. Playing very defensive and passive on each site. Nice pick by Connie in mid. And there you go, that was exactly what Tappy said actually. Trying to utilize that mid. Trying to exploit it as much as possible, as Nega will get that nice shot on Kimpa, trying to sneak into the mid connector there. Nice spot by Nega, as Kimpa definitely did not expect that.
Did Nega just use the XM8?
Yeah, actually. I believe that was going to be his main gun in ISF, but last minute he had to switch to Para. Well, looks like they're starting their 2 push here as YS will take the scythes. Super cake in that box room. Taking a lot of hits. He's by himself. It's a 1v4 situation. Pretty lit up. C4 down. Not looking too good for them as they'll get a nice headshot on Clarity. Clarity didn't miss or didn't hit 1 shot actually. Nega clean up there as Blast will take this first round on Airplane.
Yeah, nice hold there by Blast. Just picking them one by one. Quite effortlessly.
And there you go, your prediction of Kimpa with a rifle accompanying him down mid.
Yeah, it's the cold.
Well, Mr. Gold is at that mid box all by himself once again. He picked out Connie, and Kimpa's going to be jumping over into the blue room here. Nice shot on Ayla. They have control of that blue room now. Mr. Gold getting a pick on Clarity 13. Nega's all by himself on 1 site, and YS is all by himself on 2 site against a 5-man army of crackheads. Kimpa takes off YS on the 2 site as C4 is now set. Nega trying to deal with 5 people as he gets a nice shot on Kimpa and Mr. Gold, but unable to answer to Quali's power as he goes down, making it an even 1-1 game.
Quali dropped his M4 for his Para again.
That's a weird choice for this map though, I think.
Fire in the hole!
Airplane not exactly middle of the long.
Again, we have Kimpa and Mr. Gold playing in the mid. Nice shot by Connie as he actually took out Kimpa. Kimpa hit him as well, but he just tagged him. So Connie's extremely lit, but Kimpa is now down.
Grenade straight ahead!
Nice shot by Connie on Mr. Gold as he takes him out, clearing that mid, but Super Cake will take out Connie. It's now a 3v4 situation in favor of Blast.
Fire in the hole!
Sice with C4 under the bridge. Looks like they want to try and work this mid once again. Quelly and Sice. Quelly is scoping. Nice pick by Clarity 13 and picks up Quelly, but Sice will pick up Clarity 13. Ayla will clean up Sice and Ayla will take out Super Cake. Well played by the last team, holding it off in 1-2. Smokes and pre-fires coming over the DD side as Connie is extremely lit. Nice hold by the DefkoN team as they just held out at DD. Kimpa's now inside the DD, but it is 3v4 now. Kimpa coming out of DD, trying to get that pick on the 2 site. As he's going to spot Nega in that same spot. Pick on 1 means that no one else is on that site. Crackheads doesn't know it, but they may start their rotation. 3 players of Blast are over on that 2 site. Kimpa's looking in, trying to see if anyone's in there. No one's going to peek that because no one's on that site, so we'll see exactly what Crackheads do. They may try and actually start their rotation over. The C4 is now in DD as Kimpa's dropping out of 1 site. Ayla with a nice flank kill on Supercake at the mid box as it's now a 2v2 situation.
Charge set.
Smoke's going out. Trying to make sure that they don't get picked off by the scope as they go into the site. Nice nade by Connie. Takes out Sipes in that corner. Kimpa with the Glock, 2K. But not able to answer to Connie's scope as Connie with the nice 2K coming back onto that site.
Charge defused. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
So Flash Nade lit up Mr. Gold there inside DD as 3 players of the Crackheads team are now over on that DD side.
Fire in the hole!
Kimpa coming into the mid connector, getting picked off by Connie. Good pick by Connie as Kimpa was trying to push into that mid connector once again. Looks like they are going to start committing to 1 as the players of the Crackheads team are still in a little bit of a frenzy in this mid. Not exactly sure where they're trying to go. Looks like they're just trying to work the picks.
Yeah, it seems that they just try to wait, but since Blast is playing pretty passive, they don't know what to do.
Blast passed. Oh, that's likes to play.
Nice flash by Quelly taking out Connie inside mid. And Mr. Gold inside of 1 site. Gonna call for that Crackheads rotation, and they are gonna start getting all the bodies in there with the C4 4v3 situation in favor of the Crackheads team. As Ayla will get a nice pick on Supercake. Looking over aggressive on that site. Not that much health to work with. Nice crossfire by Quelly and Mr. Gold, and Mr. Gold, even though he's lit, will pick up a nice 2K.
Your efforts are commended.
Well done by Mr. Gold as he actually pushed that site by himself with that extremely low HP. Well played.
Yeah, he got that crucial kill on Nega, which very much turned the round around.
Looks like Nega's going to be trying to play this ninja spot here on the DD. But there's not going to be any Crackheads over there, so this spot's going to be a little useless as Sipes is starting to push into the box room. 1 person inside mid. And 2 people now in box room. Looks like they are going to be pushing this 2 site. 3 members of Blast are over on that 2 site, including the blue room. Clarity 13 with a nice 3K in this round so far. Two rifles inside the box room all by themselves. A 2v4 situation. Looks like they're just going to try shifting into sight. Fake the rotation properly. Nice headshot by Super K. He was coming into sight. Clarity with the 4K. Going for that possible ace. Clarity lits up Super K. And Nega will steal the ace. Still very well played by Blast as they'll pick up the 4th round.
Fire in the hole!
Blast playing very spread out once again on this airplane defense. Connie playing inside the blue room once again. Blast doing a very good job holding that mid. Kippa taking out Connie. I think they're starting to realize that as soon as they get Connie out, that mid is a lot more open. It looks like they're starting to push that a lot more.
Fire in the hole!
Blast team still playing extremely passive. Mr. Gold coming up the mid, taking out Clarity 13 in that mid from that mid connector. Ayla taking out Mr. Gold in the process.
Disconnected from your channel.
Nega takes out Quelly inside the DD as it's now a 3v3 situation in favor of the Blast team from that 4-2 lead in the rounds.
No, what Crackheads need is one peak by Gimpa. That's really crucial for them.
Well, looks like Kimpa's going to try and do exactly that. He's shifted into the site now. I don't think anyone's going to spot him. There's no one really close except for Ayla, which doesn't seem to be peeking. YS is probably going to bump into Kimpa scope inside their base. Oh, he's not gonna. Oh, he's gonna. Kimpa actually missed that shot. C4 is now down. Nice 2K by YS. Going for the 3K on site. And nice crossfire by Nega as he'll take him down. 5-2 in favor of Blast.
Yeah, quite untypical fade there by Kim.
Charge defused. Operation success.
And it cost them
Return
the
to main
round.
base.
Yeah, well, I think
Start commanders.
I think the aggressiveness of Kimpa made them actually lose that round. Kimpa needed to get that pick in order to secure that rotation, but losing that extra player and the scope is a huge loss to them on that round.
Yeah, absolutely. And usually Gimpa takes those situations. But as we can see, even he can miss sometimes.
Well, that that box room headshot by Quelly was absolutely amazing. It just jumped over the box and one-shot Connie. YS getting lit up in the mid connector. And Ayla being extremely lit on the 2 side. A trade of frags inside mid as Blast is now down 4v3. Mega gonna be trying to push the DD aggressively. Takes Super Cake down. C4 is now down. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna spot that, call it out. He's gonna try and get everyone over to that rotation. Clarity 13 playing on the ledge of blue room. Kimpa's still up though.
They don't know.
Nice 2K by Nega as he takes out Kimpa as well. Quelly all by himself over in that bridge area with the PGM. And nice 4K by Nega. Coming up huge for Blast in that round. That's going to be a good half as we are going to continue on to the second half of this first map of the Grand Finals. Well, that was very well played by the Blast team. Looks like that first choice of being on defense was a good choice. Paid off for them very well as they now have quite a substantial lead going into the second half of this first map.
Yeah, the There were some close rounds, but they managed to pull off that pretty good score of 6-2. And of course, Crackheads is a good team on defense too, but I think Blast has a really good chance of winning this map if they just play their normal game.
Well, we're going to see how strong the Blast offense is now on the second half of this map. Played a very, very strong defense. It seemed to be that they were making a wall across the map, and it seemed to be impenetrable. As Kempa is going to be playing about the same place as Connie was. Lots of smokes going down in mid. Two people pushed up mid with Kempa in the mid as well. Looks like Clarity 13 is going to be bumping into Kempa here.
Oh wow!
Nega going through the blue room straight for Kempa. Slive's taking
Really aggressive mid by Blast. That's what you gotta do against Kimpa. You need to push him and not give him the time to get the positions and control.
Changing magazines. Operation success.
Well, that was
Return to
definitely
main
a
base. Your efforts are
very
commended.
ballsy move by Blast, but it paid off very well, as they will take the first round of the second half.
Бросаю гранату! Впереди! Граната!
Kempa will be playing over in that blue room once again, and it'll take out Nega and bridge cross. As it looks like they're gonna throw out the smokes in the mid once again.
Граната противника!
Quelly with the pick on YS, and Kempa with the shot on Clarity 13. 3v5, or sorry, 2v5 situation now in favor of the Crackheads team. Nice pick by Connie on the DD as Sipes goes down. Looks like they are going to be continuing to approach this one side as Ayla gets a nice pick on Quelly as well. Two 2v3 situation now as Connie's going to be working back into the dark room. Looks like he's going to be either going to stay at the bridge or going with Ayla over into the 2 site. Oh, and Connie barely missing Kim, but oh, nice pick on Super Kick capitalizing on while he was on the bridge. Now it's a 1v2 situation with mid. Ayla getting that nice pick in the mid. 1v1 situation, Gold waiting for him in the blue room. Actually, Mr. Gold's actually extremely lit. He's gonna do a little ring around Rosie and just get him on the flank side.
Return to main base.
Even 1-1 game here.
Бросаю гранату! Бросаю гранату!
Nice pick by Connie inside of the mid, as Kimpa will go down once again. Looks like they are going to be pushing this mid once again, as there's one person in DD. Slive's outgunning Nega in mid. Super Gay taking out Clarity and Ayla. Big
Wow,
round
that
for
was just-
Crackheads.
Yeah, absolutely huge hold by side. It looked really, really bad for Crackheads after Kimpa got picked in the beginning. Now it can go either way.
Well, I was just looking for that Canapan pick up on this 2 site. Gonna make a little bit of noise. It looks like they're gonna start their rotation. Nice pick by Connie, but YS was taken in the process. 1v3 situation now.
Enemy down!
Another nice pick by
Grenade
Connie.
straight ahead!
Connie all by himself in a 1v2.
Fire in the hole!
Crack was way too
Charge
passive. They should have just peeked together. Cypher should have killed him when he missed barely. I don't
Смена магазина.
know why they didn't play more aggressive there.
Nice block kill by Connie as Connie's gonna be a 1v1 now. Heads up play with versus Quelly.
Противник уничтожен.
But Quelly's just gonna push him as I think he
Yeah.
realized that he still had the ping advantage, so he just pushed.
Charge
Yeah.
defused.
Nice try there by Cam.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Too bad the gun was almost empty.
Well, it was a very good attempt by Connie as he took out 3 people in that 1v4. Lots of smokes again in mid. Trying to cover up as they push up. Looks like they're actually going to fake it. So they're not going to be pushing through the mid this time.
Changing magazines.
Okay, they have started pushing in now. Nega's at the corner of blue room as there's another player inside the watching the mid connector. Nice pick by Connie. And Kempo will take out Clarity 13 inside that mid. Nega's trying to go for the scope here as Mr. Gold will take out YS. C4 now down in 2 side as Nega's going to go for this flank kill. Looking for Kimpa. Not sure if he's gonna. Oh, it will find him. But Mr. Gold will capitalize on Nega as he was trying to. He was going for that flank kill on Kimpa. 1-3 in favor of the Crackheads team.
Fire in the hole!
Mr. Gold taking out Nega as Clarity 13 will make him pay as they trade frags there. 4v4 now.
Fire in the hole!
Quali playing extremely aggressive over in that DD area, going all the way into dark or the entrance of dark room. Connie taking out Super Kick and Kimpa taking out YS. Connie taking out Kimpa with a Glock. Quelly with no helmet inside the dark room. Ayla has spotted the flank, so they will be aware that someone is trying to flank. Connie with a nice pick on sight says Ayla will turn back, try and get the guy on bridge.
Troops eliminated.
And nicely played as Clarity 13 will take out Quelly on the bridge, making it a 2-3 game. Again, lots of smokes going off in mid. Trying to cut off that vision on them as they push up the mid. Looks like Mr. Gold's going to be trying to cut him off as he'll get taken out after taking out Nega.
Смена магазина.
Oh, and Quelly with the nice wall bang through the DD. Kimpa with the shot on Clarity 13 as it's now a 1v4 situation. Why is extremely lit. And he's not going to be able to answer to Quelly as he pushed out a DD and takes him out 2-4. Oh, looks like they're going to try and get the smokes down in mid once again. Lots of smokes going down. Just a ton of smokes, but it's not enough to cover him as Kimpa will actually get him.
Yeah,
Get
too
Clarity
bad.
13.
Too bad, even though they do so many of them, they kinda... They were in place a little bit. He had a great sight or whatever.
Well, the bottom of that the bottom of that window was pretty well smoked.
Yeah.
It's not going to help him against that Kempa inside the window, though. As it looks like the Blast team is going to be stressing this one side. Cyphus is the lone defender on that side. Mr. Gold taking out Ayla as he was trying to come out of the DD. Ayla with a nice shot on Mr. Gold as he's gonna try and take out Cyphus as well. Cyphus is extremely low, he's actually one hit. Super Kick taking out Nega. And YS taking out Cypher. A nice shot by Super Kick as he actually scoped YS from the blue room. 1v2 situation in favor of the Crackheads team, but C4 is now down. Lots of smokes going down as Connie is by himself on site.
Oh,
And
wow.
Kimbo with a nice one-shot Glock. Wow.
Charge defused. Operation success. Return to main base.
I have not seen that before. As Kimpa will come out and just one-shot him with the Glock at that range. Well, it looks like
that.
lots of good smokes there now as the blue room is completely smoked. Kimpa's still getting a pick over there though. Well, Crackheads has definitely started adapting to this smoke strat in mid. They are definitely playing a lot more passively on that mid and just waiting for the pockets to capitalize on their shots.
I'm finding that in the beginning they were maybe a little too easy for those early picks, but like you said, they play a little bit slower. That's like see what happens.
Well, there is four Crackhead members over by the 2 side. So it will be interesting to see if Blast was going to try. Actually, C4 has glitched, so that's not going to help them at all. Either they go for the frags or they go back to base and pick it up. As Ayla is going to be playing extremely aggressive over in the mid-connect. Connie with a nice pick on sides and Quelly, nice shot on Ayla. Quelly getting a nice 2k.
Return to main base.
And Gold finishing up the game as they'll take that half and the map.
I think it's overtime, isn't it?
Oh, the first
it
half was
6-2.
6-2, I believe.
Yeah, and this was 6-2, right?
Okay, yeah. Right, so we're going to be starting the overtime for this map. We do need a winner on this map because it is a best of 3. Both teams tied at 6-2 on each half.
Okay, so in the earlier attack side of Crackheads, they tried to capitalize on the mid, but really they're unable to do it. So let's see what they can do now.
Off to a great start as Kimpa will take that frag on Conapan. Ayla picking up this PGM in order to try and hold off this very open map as Mr. Gold to take out Clarity 13 as well. Nice pick by Ayla as he clears out Mr. Gold from the corner as it's now a 3v3 situation. Looks like Kimpa is going to be working the 2 site once again. Trying to get that pick. Bias gets a nice shot off on him. As both players are exchanging bullets here, extremely lit. Ayla coming over to the haze. As Seiss will take a YS, but Ayla will take out Seiss.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Well played by the Blast defense as they take the first round of this overtime.
Reload! Changing magazine! Reload!
Connie taking out Mr. Gold inside mid. As Mr. Gold was trying to shift up into the mid sand like he always does. Connie taking out Ayla inside the mid as well. 4v4. Coley with the nice pick on Nega inside the tunnel room. C4 is now over by the one side. They may be able to push this. Connie missing the shot on Quelly as he was jumping into the window. Smoke's going down and they're going to get the C4 set here in just a little moment.
Charge set.
Here comes the crossfire again.
Бросай гранату, несем потери.
Nice shot by Kimpa as he takes out Connie and Super K taking out YS. Clarity all by himself. Doesn't look like he's gonna make this. As Kimpa, extremely lit, didn't even want to peek him, just using that scythe, hitting the corner. As Crackheads will take that round, 1-1.
Бросаю гранату. Бросаю гранату.
Kimpa over at the DD trying to get a pick into sight. I haven't seen very many Kimpa picks to result in a sight push.
Yeah, I think Crackheads is too slow to take sides because, as we all know, airplane is the distance is pretty long, so the rotate takes quite a bit of time for the defenders. So when they get that first pick, they should try to capitalize it more I think, before they can rotate more guys.
Well, each team definitely trying to take advantage of that range by using the XM8s and M4 MK3s. Kimpa with the nice shot on Connie.
Changing magazine!
As taking out that enemy scope will open the map up a lot more for him. Nice shot by Clarity 13 as he takes out Quelly right after he throws a nade. Clarity 13 starting to run into some players. Takes out Mr. Gold as well. Well played by Clarity 13 holding off that mid, as that might have secured the round for them. Although here comes Kimpa coming over through that mid once again. YS with this pick on Scythe. As Kempa is going in for the kill with the Glock once again in the blue room, taking out Ayla. But Nega taking him out as well. C4 is now down and Bias takes out Super K to make it a 1-2 game. Well, I think Clarity 13's hold in the mid was... I think that was probably the definitive part in that that round.
Yeah,
The reason why they held off.
Then you kind of stopped Kiba there as well, even though he didn't get the crack, but in the end he was able to split him up, stop him on his tracks.
Well, we're seeing a heavy Crackheads push into the 2 site here. As a flurry of frags is going to go off. C4 is about to get set as Mr. Gold to get a nice 2k, nice 3k. As he'll finish off 4 and 5 with the ace.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Well played by Mr. Gold, just ripping apart the Blast team. That XMA getting the ace and tying up the game at a 2-2.
I think fast pushes like that are something that Crackheads will do well to integrate more into their strats, because they don't really ever do those, so kind of last off their guard.
Kimpa with another pick on Connie.
Fire in the hole!
Well, Kimpa is definitely capitalizing on those opportunities to take out Connie. He's doing a great job in taking out that enemy scope, which is definitely one of the bigger issues on this map. YS trying to take a peek into that too as kill go down, and they will take the 2 site now. 2v3 situation as Ayla takes out Quelly with a PGM. Nega helping out Ayla as he takes him out with a headshot. As Ayla will get the second frag. 1v2 now. Sice with full HP and full health. Gets the shot on Ayla. And the shot on Nega as he secures that W for Crackheads on this first half, the overtime side.
Oh, so close. Blast almost had that round, but I was able to finish it off.
Well, this is probably the most entertaining airplane map I've seen. Definitely being well played as each team is just trying to go off on each other.
Yeah, it's not too slow paced. Both are like mixing up the tempo and trying to exploit the middle and whatnot. So it's been interesting and entertaining this far.
Well, I think it'll be really interesting to see if Blast is going to continue on using that mid strat, smoking up the entire middle. It almost seems like they're depending on it too much, and they're just getting picked as a result.
Yeah, it seems like they are now going for a fast push. Oh.
Well, all Blast members are over on the DD side.
You might not want to do it like that against Crackheads, because as we discussed earlier, Sice is very good at holding that spot.
Friendly troops eliminated. Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Kimpa's just absolutely deadly with that Glock. I think
Yeah, he
probably
doesn't seem to
1/3 of
mind.
his kills are from Glock.
Pretty confident that he can take out even some full HP guys with it if he misses the shot.
Here we see again, we're seeing that huge smoke inside the mid. Kimpa with that fraction of a second reaction on Clarity 13. Very nice pick by Kimpa. As Clarity 13 was even pre-firing that. Nice pick by Nega as he takes out Quelly coming out of the dark room, but
Return to main
won't be
base.
enough to answer to Supercake as he gets that flank kill in mid. Kimpa with the
Ouch.
pick on Nega.
Looking really bad for Blast right now.
Well, Blast team is in a do or die situation right now as Mr. Gold is actually pushed up mid. Takes out Clarity 13. Connie taking out Quelly and Ayla taking out Mr. Gold. Looks like it is a 2v3 situation now. One round away from losing this map.
Yeah, Ayla and IS gotta come out huge now.
Well, smartly played by Seiss as he quickly spotted Ayla, traded a few shots and just backed out. Need to try and hold the site as YS and Ayla are now both over there with a PGM.
Changing magazines.
Well, they still have about a minute left remaining on the clock, so they may be able to start a rotation over back to the other side.
Yeah, that's what they seem to be doing. And they can just somehow get Kimpa. They can take this round.
Well, looks like they have faked the rotation. It worked quite well. There's 2 people on the 2 side now. I have started calling for help as Supercake will be coming out of that mid connector. Nice pick by Ayla as they'll take out Supercake. Kimpa will take out YS. C4 is now down as Ayla going up against the clock. Probably not going to have enough time to clutch this as Seiss will take him out, making it 3-0.
Return to main
And Crackheads will be able to win this map, continue on to the second map with that 1 map advantage. Oh wait, I believe this is Grand Finals, right?
Yep. So yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
so my mistake, because Crackheads already came from the winner bracket, they have that 1 map advantage. So the Crackheads will win 2 maps and will continue to continue their reign on the AVA AVA tournaments as they put another tournament under their belt of the IDC. And that will be all for today. We will see you in the future, and thank you for watching.